Doklam was a crisis that happened because the government is episodic. Because the government and the Prime Minister views things very much from an event perspective. Doklam, I view Doklam as a process, at a point in a process. The Prime Minister views Doklam as an event.
How you would have handled the Doklam crisis last summer differently to the present government? You've been very critical of the government, but could you be as specific as possible and tell us what your response have looked like?
I don't have the details of Doklam, so I cannot answer how I would have handled it differently.
Good evening and welcome, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Pooja Shali. We have a special debate lined up about Rahul Gandhi's comments on Doklam. Congress President Rahul Gandhi may just have landed himself in an embarrassing situation after he said that he does not have any details about Doklam issue. Now this after targeting the government over the issue and then giving this comment. What precisely did Rahul Gandhi say? Here's the full story.
Doklam was a crisis that happened because the government is episodic. The government and the Prime Minister views things very much from an event perspective. You could have stopped Doklam if you were carefully watching the process. The truth is the Chinese are still in Doklam today.
How you would have handled the Doklam crisis last summer differently to the present government? You've been very critical of the government, but could you be as specific as possible and tell us what your response have looked like?
I don't have the details of Doklam, so I cannot answer how I would have handled it differently.
Rahul Gandhi landing himself in yet another embarrassing situation, this time in London. What's interesting, the Congress President is the member of the Parliamentary Committee on External Affairs that assessed the India-China military standoff at Doklam.
The moment he opens his mouth, everybody gets to know how much he doesn't know. Everybody in the government is working very closely and has sorted the stress and the tension at Doklam.
मूल मुद्दे को भूलकर असमझता दिखाकर अगर बीजेपी निंदा करती है तो मैं समझता हूं उसकी भागीदारी वो खुद होगी.
It isn't the first time when Rahul has tried to corner Modi government over the Doklam issue. In March, Rahul used the 56-inch jibe to mock the Prime Minister. A month later, he slammed the Prime Minister's China visit for having no agenda and questioned the Prime Minister's silence on the issue during his meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
Even as questions are being asked about Rahul's intent of raising Doklam on foreign soil, Rahul's blooper has left Congress party red-faced. The question also is, why did Congress President Rahul Gandhi employ Doklam ammo against the government when he hadn't done his research well? Lavina Tandon for India Today from London.